I like to be on time, yo. All right, we are live. What's up, y'all?
What
What
up?
it do? What's cracking? What the business is?
What's good?
You got Mike B. This DPC online open mic. Welcome to Message Monday. As you can see, we got a few seats here. That nobody came to fill tonight. I don't know what happened, but they are open. I'm gonna give some folks some time to get in, to settle down. Uh, as we wait for that to happen, we can chop it up a little bit. Um, Sunday. I was just saying we got some seats open if you want to come join us for tonight.
Oh, for real. Come on in Sunday. You got the link Sunday.
Yeah, you can
The link
use the
Sunday.
link if you want to come join.
Don't get in the mix. You know what I'm talking about? Get in the mix.
Now, what's popping off Sunday?
Anybody else coming in? Like I
Sunday
said,
is the name of a poet.
we got a few seats that are open right now, and there's some folks left open. So if you want to get in, right now's the time to do it. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, let some other folks join in, and see who we got on the way. While we do that, Jay, Trey, what's up?
What up?
Y'all got anything y'all want to announce anything about y'all's y'all new album or anything? I'm gonna put up this banner and let everybody know that's coming in.
Yeah. Yo, October 10th, we're both putting out new albums. His is gonna be called Irabata. I painted the cover myself. It's about the seven chakras and raising up from the root chakra to the crown chakra is so dope. And he has a lot of wonderful things going on with that. And then mine is called Your Flowers, YOURE flowers. Like you are flowers as well as here are your flowers. I'm handing you your flowers. So I'm not even sure how many tracks I want on that thing yet. But we just started working on it and we're just promoting and getting it all taken care of. And as always, we have our books. Mine is The Walk Between Worlds. You gotta embrace the void in order to awaken your truth. And then his is
It's the gift of being present. It reminds people to be here now in this very moment because we get so distracted and we get so distracted on everything else around us. But really, if you think about it, the only moment that we have is here now. And it's a step-by-step guide in the book, seven chapters. My favorite chapter is chapter 5, which it talks about the mind wander, how we as humans always mind wander, even if you don't feel like you are. And it tells you everything you knew to bring you back here into now. And just to circle back around on the Arabata, is each track is dealing with each chakra of the body. So the very first track is dealing with the root, sacral. The third one is the solar plexus. The fourth song is the heart, throat, third eye to the crown. And each song will raise your vibration. And that's the whole intent when it comes to the album there. Because Arabata stems from Latin, which stands for arrival. Because the sea turtles, every 300 years, they rise from the ocean to get to the sand to put their babies in the sand. And as the babies rise from the sand, they go back to the ocean. And us as a spirit is going back to source, and then the babies, they have to fight. A select few actually get to the ocean. So they, they fight through all different type of predators and things like that. And our predators are distractions, things that we put in front of us that messes up our emotions, because we control the world and our emotions what conducts the world. And the album itself, it represents that and breaks it all down. Two tracks are already out, Detached Like a God and One Missed Call. So y'all can check those songs out. Those are going to be on the album.
All right. You know what? Let's go on ahead and okay, we got some more coming in. Let's see. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get it started. We got enough we can play. We can play now. Welcome, Elder X, Lady Lovely. You got your camera working? Oh, we got him. I am him. What's up? Oh shit. We got Sunday in him. Hold up. Where my fire extinguishers at? Damn, I ain't got none in the house. Ooh, shit.
What's up, y'all?
What we done did tonight?
Oh man, and now I'm gonna come correct. I won't give you.
No, it's all
Don't
good.
do that nasty shit.
It's a free for all show. It is a free for all show. It's uncensored, unfiltered, over 18 plus.
Okay. Oh shit. All right, bet.
So you can say anything on this fucking show.
Oh shit. Hey, I gotta get some shit off my chest. Then I got
get all that shit you want off your chest.
Yeah.
It's a spot to do it. So ain't hardly shit off limits. The only rule on this show is respect all artists, respect all individuals. That's it. Other than that, there are no fucking rules.
And mute your mic whenever somebody else is gone.
Yeah, whenever anybody else is spitting, just mute your mic so they can get the optimal sound quality while they spitting. So who we got any volunteers to go first?
Excuse me, Miss Maya. My camera is not working.
Oh, Lady Lovely. Yeah, that's what I was at.
You gave us a line. You gave us a lineup, Miss Maya.
Okay, so what we gonna do right now? Okay, we're gonna do, you know what? I'm just gonna line you up. Throw it off. We're gonna let before round one, Javier gonna bring us into round one. Round one, everybody spit one. And then I'm gonna bring us into round two. Round two, everybody spit two. That's how it works. Okay. So I'm just gonna go off my screen, which is Mr. Throwed Off. I'll let you go first, then Mel, then Sunday, then Lady, then Heather, then Bamiji, him, and Elder. That's the lineup. Quick lineup.
Cool.
All right.
Good. Yeah.
Cool. Jay.
All I heard was I go after Lady.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I will hear for that.
Okay. Everybody good? Everybody fine? Heard me?
So I was after.
You have
Yes, ma'am.
You have to mail.
Okay, cool.
Y'all good?
Yes.
I know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bring us in, Jay.
Let's do it. This one's called It Starts with Queendom. We don't have to force you to listen. You silence yourself when we walk in. We shake rooms with every step we take, every move we make, the shape of our curves, the kink in our hair, the peace in our aura, and the grace in our stares. See, we be changing lives with our touch. We be shaping personalities with the stroke of our pen. We be taking minds with the jiggle of our extras. Cheeks, peaches, and sips, and lips. Outside of the physical, our very essence is a frequency. We connect to the cosmos, birthing the very beings that encompass this earth. You won't always understand it, but you can always feel the embrace. Our energy is a hug for your soul, wrapping your mind, heart, body, and spirit in spite of worldly possessions. We have transcended king and queendom, transcended empires, transcended materials for worth. Nothing wrong with king and queen. I've just began to break down words to understand their true meaning. Queen, a female monarch, a sovereign head of state, sovereign, a supreme ruler. So a female supreme ruler, got it. Ruler, a person exercising government. So a female governmental, got it. Government, the body with the power to make and enforce laws, to create and control country, land area, or people or organizations. We are the controller of our lives. So the only mental we can govern is our own, aka you are God, the God of you, the creator and the ruler of your universe, the adorned, admired, and influential person. It's giving main character, not blessed being less, but Ashe giving life. We are goddesses, not moving through flesh, moving through influence, through spirit, emphasizing our power, our control, our true goddess essence, and resting above the fathom of humanity. The goddesses have spoken, and you will always listen. Poem.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I don't think I've heard that one before, huh? I like that.
It's giving. I love it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Good way to start
and
the
even
law.
though I'm at work, there's some shit I can smoke too. Amen.
Hey, talk about the chakras, right?
It's a good way to start us off. All right, now before y'all start spitting, remember rep your city, your tag, how folks can reach you. Put it out there. So, Mr. Throw It Off himself, aka Pothead Pete. Let's go.
What's cracking? What it do? What the business is? My name is Emmanuel Cole, aka Mr. Throw It Off himself, aka the Immaculate Mac, aka Mr. Pothead Pete. I'm repping South Dallas, Bonton Road Cherry Projects, and the whole gutter that come along with me. And since the whole gutter coming with me, there's some shit that I'm fixing to spit that all of them gonna feel. Is it a crime if I want to slap a cop 3 times, then pop his top, piss on him when he drops, laughing nonstop? Is it a crime to go kick door a senator's house, round up him and his family, tie him up and duct tape their mouth, tell them this is just the beginning before blowing their brains out and bring to life a whole new meaning of what this gangster shit about? Is it a crime to wish that white folks were slaves, to wish to watch their skin blister and burn while toiling under the sun's rays, to legally be able to beat them for a wayward word or a strange gaze, to make their women maids, to make their kids entertained? Is this really what I want? Is this really how I feel? Nah, this is what a real revolution would look like if revolutionaries were still really real. Home.
Speak
That's something
on
to think on.
No, for real.
I mean, I had to think about that. I was like, where you going with this?
I mean, you got to really think about it.
Yeah.
No power in the history of mankind has ever ceded its power peacefully. So in order for this power that we are currently residing up under to cede, you will have to be just as brutal and savage, if not more brutal and savage, for them to even think about ceding their power that they have such a strong hold on. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And if we ain't gonna even have that kind of conversation and bring about them kind of ideas, they ain't even know you should talk about no revolution.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's deep, man. That's deep.
Oh, that was Mr. Throw It Off himself, y'all.
Throw it out.
Find me on Emmanuel Cole, everything. I don't hide myself. Fuck the police. Fuck the DEA, fuck the CIA, fuck all of them. So yeah, I don't hide myself. You can find me on my name is Emmanuel Cole. You can find me on everything with that. Yeah, fuck the police. One more game. I'm giving away I give away copies of my book. People want to give me some money for it. I don't care, but I'm giving away copies of my book. I've been giving away. I done gave away maybe close to 600 copies of it already. And so, if you want it, just hit me up with your name and what address you want me to send it to. You get an autographed copy within 2 weeks of it. Steve.
All right now. Who we got up next? Was it Mel? Was you next, Mel?
I believe so. All right. I am Melvin Siri Jr. Mello for short. Melvin Oliver Siri Jr. Mello for short. Grew up down the road in East Texas, Sulphur Springs. I live over in Oak Cliff at the moment. Love my people. First and foremost, I'm a member of the Panther Party, and I'm proud of that. Like I say, I agree with what the brother was saying wholeheartedly. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook. I voice my opinions. I'll just put it like that. I also have a YouTube channel, The Big Picture. I need to get more consistent with it, but everything take a little time. Anyway, I'm gonna hit y'all with a piece that I wrote. I actually wrote a couple of weeks ago, and I call it, I Am My Ancestors. Born in the days to suffer the rope and the chain, taken away from our royalty, just trying to remain. It's insane, the brutality that we suffered, far from humane. Yet we couldn't wait for our future, then you all came. From the ashes, like a sphinx, you all have risen. It is now time for retribution, not the time for forgiving. Generations have dealt with these devils for life. You ask how? The Most High Yah had us then, and he has us right now. 400 plus years of mistreatment, lynchings, and shit. Some didn't make it, but it wasn't because they quit. Brutalized, raped, tortured, man, woman, and child, all because they envied our swag and our style. Taking nothing, but like Midas, we turned it to gold. Despite them taking lives, trying to break our spirits, our souls. Losing all memory, excuse me, losing all memory of where we originated, the motherland. Never defeated, also never duplicated. We still stand. Descendants from the souls who dreamed of rebellion when brutality and mistreatment is what awaited them. See, I think of Denmark Vesey, the first to plan the fight. But Sambo told Massa about the plans one night. I think about Harriet, the underground train conductor. She stood on business and had no dealings with no suckers. And see, I want to call on the spirit of our warrior Nat Turner. Truth be told, we all better be equipped with the burner. It's no time for the weary nor for the weak. But if we do get tired, like Sister Rosa, we gonna take a seat. Things really may not be as bad as they seem, because if we collectively unite, we can complete Martin's dream. We must follow their lead, and our sight can't become blurry. As Brother Malcolm told us, by any means necessary. See, it's time for action. For you and I hold the solution. Chairman Fred told us you may kill the revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution. We come from a superior, resilient warrior class made to stand. And if we follow the Black print, we can reclaim this land. See, we need each other. We all we got, and we are all that we need. And the Black print has showed us that if we work together, we succeed. Those who came before us had high hopes and aspirations, never allowed to flourish because of organized oppression. See, we're the future, their dreams, what they've hoped for. Proud black man, here I am, and I am my ancestors. Boom.
Yes.
Yes, that was awesome.
Kevin Barnes said, I love Maya D. And Mr. Throw It Off said, poetically pimp, slapping the virus. I love it.
I'm on mine.
Yeah, it'll be Sunday next.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. And I came to get it off my chest too. I wrote something this week, just some personal experience, and it's very on theme of what I've been hearing. So,
Say new shit.
All right, get it off your chest. Yes.
This one is called Head in a Jar. I shrank myself for the illusion of community, called women sister because we shared braids and laughter, shared melanin at the surface. But sameness ain't safety and silence ain't sisterhood. I starved my lineage, I muted my fire just to keep peace at the table. But the ancestors don't stay buried. They rattle chains in my dreams and they whisper, daughter, how long will you starve yourself for a sisterhood that won't even listen to truth? That's when I saw it. The ceiling, the mirror, the illusion. Her love was real but shallow, a reflection only big enough for herself. My truth slipped through her grip and she called it unsafe, called it projection, wrapped retreat in love and bliss. And that's when I learned all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Some will love you in laughter but leave you in chains. Some will share your rhythm but never your weight. But I am not incense. I am not featherweight spirituality. I am not love and light with no backbone. I am love, yes, but I am also warrior. My love is sharp. My light is a torch. My tenderness carries teeth, and my compassion comes dressed in fire. This tongue is a blade, and this heart is a torch. And if you sip the sweetness but spit out the struggle, then know this. Split wide open, I'll place your head in a jar and set it at the feet of my ancestors and whisper, see, I did not shrink. I did not bow, and I brought you proof. Because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Because love without truth is useless. Because I was not born to play soft. I was born to love like a warrior and to make offerings in fire. Poem.
That new shit hard.
You damn right about that. All kinfolk ain't kinfolk. You damn right about that.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot. I guess we lost Lady Lovely. I knew we lost somebody. I guess she was having problems with her video. It's cool.
I think Heather would be next.
Heather. Yeah, because my screen's rearranged all its so Heather.
So I'm really grateful to be with all of you tonight. This is one of those moments where I get to thank the algorithm for bringing Miss Maya into my feed, talking about her open mic. And then I was like, ooh, Dallas, my friend Quan's there. He tells me about the poetry scene here all of the time. And it just made me want to reach out. And so I'm really grateful to be here tonight. Everything that I've been hearing, it kind of made me like go back and forth between like what piece I wanted to do for my first one. And I kind of wanted to go with the thematics of honoring a lot of the topics that everybody's spoken about today thus far. Because I feel hollow. Because no, I have no time for the nonsensical, illogical, irrational, all things inane, that love, that lacks, all rhyme or reason, the one with no sense, just treasons. I do not seek your patented form of alleviations that you say seeks to reprieve me from my daily aggravations. You say your prescriptions will relieve the maladies that forsake me. You've acquired the magic pill. All that's left is to just let the water fill and spill its way down into my every limb. You say you've got the cure. Just let go and let it cure. But I do not want your popping pills. No, I do not want your magic popping pills. Your lauded prescriptions hanging high over you like titans. No, I will not drink your potions. I do not share your same devotions. I do not want a taste of the magics that you spoke of, the one that promises the world, the one that boasts more than what the story has actually wrote on the paper thin fine lines of your package inserts. No, I do not wish for your complimentary injections that only further my afflictions. I will boast your woes that lie in the lies in your eyes. So no, thank you. I do not need your version of misery. Mine suits me just fine, mainly because mine doesn't lie. No, and they say that the definition of insanity is doing things the same way you lay your head every night down to sleep, over and over, of doing things in such repetitive motions, of getting acquainted with watching it rise, fly far, then burn, and still try and say that it hasn't lost its turn. No, I do not wish to fly high on your kite of insanities, of dreams that will not amount to a damn thing. I do not seek to be inflated high like an air balloon. Physics has shown me that air balloons rise high and pop fast. That when Icarus reached the sun, it rained fluids. And I have far much more to lose than that. We all must pick our poisons, and I, for one, refuse to choose yours. And so that is why when you say, my dear, come here, and I hear the words slither slippery off your skin, I see the wolf hidden deep in my dear grandma's skin, and I feel hollow. Poem.
That's dope. I like that. That's dope.
Thank
Yes.
you.
That was
Nice.
hard.
Yeah, that came poetically correct. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was good. You acting like you just how long you been doing this?
I always get like blushing dopey every single time. It doesn't matter. I've been doing this like 8 years.
Okay. Yeah,
But
you act like you ain't good or nothing. You know you good. Stop it.
no, but I love it. I love it. Every time I get a compliment, I'm gonna be dopey. I'm gonna be happy. Every single one is so genuine. And for me, anytime that my work touches anyone, it does what I needed it to do. For me, like this is my way of arguing. This is my argument.
You're humble.
And
I like it though.
thank you. But the like poetically correct, I was like, thank you.
Lady Lovely, I see you got your camera working.
Yeah, she's back.
Yes, it took a little bit of switching around. I was trying to do it from my laptop, but I ended up having to do it from my phone. I had to get my little light set up. So, trying to get in the groove. But I've been listening. I've been listening before I jumped out.
I don't know who was next or who was in order. You remember, Jay? I don't know. You know who
So technically, Lady Lovely was supposed to go before Heather. So
okay, so
yeah, she can go if she like.
Yeah.
Okay, my pieces are kind of long. They're kind of lengthy. But
And it's okay. I know we just threw you in the water, so I know that I'll meet
that's
you after you. Okay.
Okay, so I actually came up with this idea to do like series poems, like to kind of storytell through poetry. So I'm gonna read part 1 of a part 3 series called Poetry in Motion. He speaks in stanzas. Each word slow danced across my ear, like he knew silence was sacred, but sound was sincere. His touch, a verse I wasn't ready to read, or I wasn't ready to recite, but still my body hummed the melody like skin remembered the night. We talk like old books, worn pages and truth between lines. His eyes, footnotes of passion pulling secrets from mine. And when he hugged me, whew, girl, time just paused, like the earth leaned in, held its breath, and gave us both applause. I whispered, "You gonna get in trouble." But the trouble felt divine. His scent baptized my senses, had me drunk before the wine. He kissed me like a promise, unfolded at my waist, tongue fluent in worship like desire had good taste. A mirror caught the moment as I watched his rhythm flow, told me, "Look at what I'm doing now. You need to see the show." And whoo, girl, I watched him like a movie, script written in my moans. His name felt like poetry pressed into my bones. He came when I called him, like he knew what power meant. His face etched in pleasure like a canvas heaven sent. And after, he just held me, palms soft like Sunday prayers, rubbed my legs like they were sacred, like he knew God put me there. So now I'm floating, full of his devotion. That man ain't just fine, he's poetry in motion.
Yes.
She said that man ain't just fine, he is poetry. You want to see my poetry in motion? It's my poetry.
You watched mine walk by earlier, like turning my lights on for me.
That's actually a 3-part series, so that was just part 1 of.
Okay, so we got 2 more to go in the next round then. Hey.
I'm ready to hear the rest of that.
For real.
So thank you.
Poetry was episodes. I love it.
Y'all, we got a special look at my poetry in motion giving snaps in the comments right now.
Snaps, yeah. To you. For real. And it's gonna be Bamiji.
Yeah, we got a special birthday lady in the house today.
Yes.
Hey.
At the ass day.
Hey.
Everybody say happy birthday, Bamiji.
At the ass day. At the plum ass.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. It's just a blessing to see another year. I am 47 today. Some women are ashamed to announce their age, but I'm not, because it's just a blessing to be in the land of the living. I'm working on my book with a publisher, and also my CD will be with it. It'll be coming out in September. The poem that I'm about to do is one of the poems on my book. It's called Introducing the Love of My Life. I haven't seen you in a while. First time we met, I was 5. I embraced you. You told me I would be something one day when I taste you. When you come to me, I lace you. I spoke to you like no other, in a room filled with my black sisters and black brothers. I can say to me, you are something like a lover. The way you come to me, we don't have to be undercover. I love you like no other. And when you come inside of me, man, we don't have to use a rubber. You make me feel like an addict on crack. You never tried to PIMP me or be a Mac. You let me know when others were whack. You taught me how to love, as a matter of fact. You fill me up and you take away my pain. I can say you are my shelter from the rain. You are the only one who keeps me sane. Since I came out the womb, you knew my first and last name. You know my struggles from where I came. And when you give me good loving, you first stimulate my brain. True love, I call it, because you cared. Through my joys and my sorrow, you were there. You told me to move on when I was swear. When life was uptight, you made it right and fair. See, I've been in this game for a while. Since I was 11, I embraced your style. I spoke the words of an adult as a child. To my heart, you picked up and dialed. So today, I let everybody know what you do for me. You pulled a woman out of me and you removed the mystery. Today, I am known as Bamaji. Poetry, you are my inspiration. You set me free. Thank you.
Yes, Bamiji. Yes,
Nice.
the news.
Hey. Ooh, that's a new shit.
Yeah, that
Nice,
was nice.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was hard. I
Thank
think
you.
next is him.
I am him. What you
Hey,
got for us?
been waiting.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get this one off my chest first. This is more recent. Has to deal with recent lovers. And yeah, just need to get off my chest so I can get some freaky shit out there too. So, all right. So there's some new shit. It's called Sweet Peach. If you guys have listened to like Leon Thomas, he has this song. It's called Sneak. And so on this one, I want to kind of sing a little bit and then get into it. So, all right. Can I fuck you in the daytime, even though that pussy isn't mine? Know your man gets off at 9. Girl, let's hurry up and make this right. My sweet, sweet peach. Know you want to keep this thing discreet. Hear you calling through the streets. Oh, that pussy's calling me. My sweet peach. You always like when I call you that. A pet name dripping with sugar fitting. Since you spoon-fed me lies so sweet, I swallowed them whole. You painted our secrets in soft hues, solo trips with me hiding just outside the frame. Midnight kisses behind drawn curtains. My hand on your waist only when streetlights couldn't catch us. By daylight, I was a ghost. Your guilty pleasure kept carefully in the dark. Your man was like clockwork, 9 to 5 blindfold. I was overtime love, unpaid, untold. Contradiction was your lifestyle. Consistency was your kryptonite. You could model with men, bend for the lens. I post one flick with a friend and you swear the world would end. How the hell you poly but play possession? How the hell you free love but lock me in discretion? You soaked up my devotion like sunlight, then denied me a single ray in return. I laid my cards on the table. Even my girl knew about you. Meanwhile, your husband didn't even know I existed for a year. All the while, I'm giving the world in private, and you gave me silence in public. The imbalance would be laughable if it didn't cut me so deep. You craved nurture, but you never poured back. Fed off my love, left me starving and slack, wanted devotion, but gave contradiction, preached open love, but lived by restriction. The hypocrisy is rich, isn't it? You could roam and revel, but let me smile at a stranger and your jealousy carved holes through me. Tell me, where was that righteousness when you were moaning my name on a solo trip you swore was just to clear your head? Bent up in that hotel bed wearing his ring and my sweat. I hate that I miss it. And I hate that line is true. I hate how I learned to crave the ache of you. You never loved me, you just loved how I loved. You loved the attention, not the man it was from. Your lips called me lover, your lies called me ghost. Your body gave me the most, but your soul gave me the least. My sweet, sweet peach, soft skin, juices sticky to the sheet. But at the core, just another pit, a hard truth I could never plant in real soil. A sweetness that spoiled the second it touched the light. Poem.
I loved it.
Wow.
He
Damn him.
oh,
Yeah.
fuck her.
Oh, that was a true story right
Yeah,
there.
we don't like her here.
Everything I say is true.
We don't
I never
like her.
tell lies. I may
Yeah,
take a tell joke, but I never tell.
That was good.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll get some
If this
freaky
is
shit.
Love Island, I'm on your side.
I appreciate you guys. I love it.
He said he had to get that off his chest.
Yeah, that's bothering me for a week.
Yeah, you need to go listen to that
Not a
Zero
whole
song,
week.
man. Yeah, you gotta go listen to Zero.
Oh no, okay. Elder X. Oh, you got your mic muted.
My bad. Yeah. So that was Yeah, a recent ex. If you guys were on with me on the New Orleans trip, you may know all about it. So I'll just leave it like that.
Oh wow. You gonna put it out there like that, huh?
Hey, you know, one thing about me is I always keep my shit on my sleeves. They ain't lying if all you tell is the truth. So
That part.
My name is Wayne Gooden, aka I'm originally from New York, but I live in Georgia, and I have a little something. It goes like this. Spitting, I'm riffing, I'm kicking, I glisten on mission. Microphone addiction had me banging the business. Vicious vindictive from a strategic position. Infantile, you still teasing, I see your gums still bleeding. Defeating your meeting, inflicting verbal diseases. Infect your very thesis with paralytic affliction. Another head that's elite, a pesticide on your roaches. On your podium posting, I bust your bubble and blow up. Bag a shorty and roll up. Call me Mac Ayatollah. Take a photo, I'm posing the rovers in front of your people. Pilot you like I'm a PO, caught my floor on the kilo, call my silence illegal, the motion skrill of the preschool, eat your combo like Vito, judge your tater on your ditto, and watch your confidence dribble into some oodles and noodles. I spoiled and fall and bet your body to call, means you peasant, I'm raw, what's up the soul, I'm over. I was brought up and caught up involved in criminal pleasure, dirty cheddar, Berettas, and devil chilling in Harlem. After gutter, I gut it, cooked the grandma white powder, over the water transported to territorial borders, went through the borough so thorough, an international player, had cappuccino with Tino, Latino, Tony Montana. That I'm blasting my weapon, I'm destined like Smith & Wesson, giving MCs a lesson in a studio sessions.
Hummer.
Wow. Bars. Yes. Bars.
Bars, bitches.
Literally
Real.
bars, yes.
Wow.
There's bars, and then there's the definition, and there's a picture of him.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. And y'all, that was round one. We have completed round one. Where Jay go? She having another bathroom break?
Yeah, she went to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Shoot,
I
man.
did forget to say, I'm so sorry. I forgot to do the thing where you're supposed to say like where they can find you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go around and I was gonna say let's go around and do that. If anybody got anything going on, if y'all got some events that y'all got going on that y'all gonna be at, y'all gonna be performing at, if y'all got anything that y'all any books coming out or that y'all advertising or anything, if y'all got a tag where anybody can reach y'all, put that out there. So let's just go around and let's do that. Mr. Throw It Off, you got anything going on? Anything to put out there?
Well, like I said, I got my first book of Scriptures of a Troubled Soul that I'm giving away. That's my sample dope. So, I'm giving away the sample dope. And then I got 3 portrait mixtapes that's popping off. And these are numbered. I'm only doing 50 copies each. Right now, I'm at 33 on the first one. I'm at 42 on the second one. And I'm at 38 on the third one. So after those 50 copies of each are sold, it's it. That's gone because this next book that I'm putting out, say this ain't the sample dope. This that dope. And you got to come up out that paper for that dope. The OD with. But if you in New Jersey with my ass right now, then you can chop me up with me every other Thursday. I host an open mic at the library in Voorhees out here in New Jersey. Yeah, I'm South Dallas, but I just stay out here in New Jersey right now. Don't get it twisted. And there's a whole bunch of other shit that I got popping out. The trap house is cooking right now. We shut the trap down, so we cook up some more dope. We just got the plug to bring us in some more work. So we cooking up the dope. And then as soon as we finish cooking up the dope, we gonna open up the trap, have this bitch bumping again. You hear me? Real talk.
Gotcha. All right. Mel, you got anything going on?
Well, Just me. I pop up, you know me, from event to event. I am working on a couple of projects with a producer friend of mine, hoping to get them out early part of next year. Uh, one music, one poetry, and it's taking a little bit of time, but you know anything worth having is worth the time. So that's what I'm working on. I really need to get with some of y'all and get off into this publishing game and get me a book or two out there because I have so many poems written, but just really haven't, I never really was a performer until I moved up here. I've only been performing for like 3 years now. So,
Man, we need to
you
see you
know,
around some more. We got DPC and Real. We got a bunch more avenues,
oh yeah,
a bunch more
definitely.
venues up, man. So we got something going on like every week now.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Duncanville, like this week, Thursday we got Duncanville. We got a new spot in Duncanville. It's our newest location. So if you if you see that flyer there, and then I
I
mean
follow.
it's all over DFW. We all over DFW. Him and Sunday, they got their freaky shit going on at the end of this month. Man, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Burn that fucking
Yeah.
building down.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Maya, just so you know, I've already been told whenever I come back to the city, it's probably gonna end up being around my birthday in April next year. Yeah, I am coming to feature at y'all events as soon as I come back to the city. And
Oh yeah.
just so you know, and this is for any and every poet that considers himself a smoker. I've been traveling this country doing this for a few years now. Every poet that has smoked with me, I have smoked under the table. And let y'all know that right now. I do not play with this thing called Mary Jane.
Let's
Okay.
play.
Well, you can talk to the other crew members about that. I stick with my pills, but you can have that. You can have Mary Jane. I just stick to my, you know.
I'll go next. I am him. You can find me on Insta. I am him 11. I am him 11. Got some events coming up. As Maya said, I got my own event. Sexy Seductive Saturdays. If you don't know about it, you probably want to go to it. Some people may not know, but I am a sensual dom, a pleasure dom. So like I said, the things that I say in my poems are true. I'll give you a glimpse of that a little later. But if you guys are looking for an erotic event coming up, I have one that's coming up this Saturday on the 30th in Fort Worth. Follow me, follow Maya. She's posting, all DPC's posting as well too. Yeah, other than that, there's another event that we're doing, Press Play, that's going to be in Duncanville as well too. That's Friday. That's another erotic event as well too. So if you're looking to have a nice little girls night or just a night with your girl, you should definitely come. I know at my event there will be a demo I'll be doing along with the poem, and then Sunday is going to be going up there and blessing the mic with some badass poetry. I've listened to it all, and it'll make the driest person wet, and that's the thing. So, but yeah, stick tuned for more of that, and yeah, we'll keep it rocking.
BYOFE. Bring your
Yeah.
own fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Real gave me permission. I can do anything but penetrate, so that's a lie. I could do a lot with that. So just know we're gonna have some fun. 21 and up, please.
Well,
I'm
let me go
going
and jump
next.
in here real quick, y'all. My dog barking, my baby going. I might have to drop real quick. But Sunday, hey y'all, Sunday with an E. You can find me on all platforms at Sunday the Griot, GRIOT. Yeah. I have a feature Saturday with him. I won't be performing, but I will be at the Press Play event as well. September 13th, I do have in honor of Black Art event in Austin. So if y'all follow me on social media, that flyer will be posted soon too. So yeah, that's me, y'all.
Right. Heather?
Oh, hi. Sorry. Um, uh, why do I always get like this? I'm so sorry. So I've been writing. I mean, I've been a writer all of my life. I stopped writing for a long time, and I'm originally a novelist. I kind of rewired my brain for spoken word poetry. Back when I was 21, I was published. We have the SUG, Alliance for the Arts Community Center in the Fort Myers area, and they did like a 2018 chapbook, and I was in that. But I'm mainly an independent artist. I've recently started uploading my videos for some of my smaller pieces on my Instagram. I have a YouTube channel. Um, and then I serialize my work on this platform called Inkit. And so I haven't paywalled my stuff yet, so it's there. And I have a few books that are out. I have some that are completed. The book that's currently completed on there, that was my first one, is Mental Shrapnel and Other Thoughts from the Fire. The second book, it's going to show incomplete on Inkit, but it is complete. It just doesn't have the acknowledgments yet for it, but it's Musings of an Average Millennial. Then there's Eggshells I Walk Around in My Mind. State of Emergency is pretty much. So I have ADHD, and as a lot of artists know, a lot of the times our train of thoughts, it's not gonna always be in line with a certain book. Like we have so many different stories to tell because we're like kaleidoscopes. Our lives are kaleidoscopes. So one of the things that I learned to like work with myself was that I don't have to like put myself into a box. It's like a puzzle piece trying to go into a puzzle it's not supposed to be a part of. So I am serializing a lot of those works right now, and they're currently getting new poems. So the newest work that I'm working on right now is I'm working on Eggshells I Walk Around in My Mind. State of Emergency I come back to when I feel like it, and that's just because of how hard it is for me to go through certain memories. State of Emergency is talking about the politics that are going around in our current changing political state through an artist's eyes living in it. And then Eggshells I Walk Around in My Mind, it's pretty much the title. And then I'm on leave from work right now because I recently got diagnosed with a few things. I have a massive depressive disorder, physical anxiety disorder, and my late diagnosed ADHD. So that book is currently called The Year I Half-Assed Everything But Myself. And so I am currently adding pieces to that as we speak, as my body allows me. Um, but that being said, I have finally been growing more of my social media presence, and I'm back to performing again because I kind of fall off when I kind of go through the things that I go through. So what I put in my like name, the Right Written Productions, that's how you guys can find me on Instagram. My name is Heather Wright, and Right Written Productions is how you can follow me. My link tree is in my bio, and that takes you to all of my channels and my Inkit page where you can read my books. And you can follow me now as I grow.
All right. All right. Bamiji, what you got going on?
All right, so I forgot to mention I'm originally from East Texas, Mineola. Uh, moved down here to Dallas in 2001 after graduating from college. I've been writing since I was 11 years old, as y'all heard in the first poem I did. I'm originally a rapper, a lyricist. I'll be sharing something later with that today, something I haven't done in a while. But what else? I have 2 slams coming up. I'll post it on my page. You can find me on um, Instagram under Bomaji. And then also my book is coming out in September. Again, this is CD is set to music. And this is actually poetry that I had written 25 years ago. and I'm just, now publishing it. But I just thank God for giving me the strength to be able to do it now and go from there. I wish my mom was still here to be able to hear it, but that was her dream before she had passed, for me to publish my books and go from there. And September the 6th, my fiance and I were having our reception. We will be getting married next week. We're going to the courthouse, going from there. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, becoming his wife.
Okay. Glad to
Congratulations.
be.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lady Lovely, you got anything going on?
So I really just started like getting back out here with my poetry. I've been writing my whole life, but it went from me using it as like a vice and, like a confidant, to figuring out how I can share my gift with the world. Because I'm real spiritual, so I don't believe any of the gifts and talents that we were given were meant to be kept to ourselves. So I've been all over the place with it, but it's coming together pretty nice. You guys can follow me on all platforms. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you name it. I'm usually on Facebook, but in light of me getting out here and trying to share my poetry, I realized that, it'll do me better to be on as many platforms as I can be. So if you just look at Lady Lovely or Micah Steffens on Facebook, but my hashtag is actually Lady Lovely Speaks, so it'll pick up some traction soon. But other than that, I really just been taking any and every opportunity I could see to get into an open mic or to feature or to, do a show. Just yesterday, actually this whole weekend. So I'm in Toledo, Ohio. I know a lot of y'all are down south in Texas. And we just had like R&B weekend, and we had Drew Hill and Lance Gross come up here, and they performed Saturday. So it was R&B weekend. So we've been all weekend, they've been vibing out. So Sunday I got to participate and share some of my poetry at this big, one of the last R&B events. And then I also have a feature September 10th, which is 3 days after my birthday. And that's going to be the big one for me because I'm going to debut some of my music for the first time ever in life. I'm about to be 30. So, trying to get out there. I decided I'm a real intellectual person. So I think real deep when it comes to stuff, especially like, how we can bring our people back together. So I started this thing that I'm like, creatively, we can start some of these conversations that we need to have amongst, our youth and even our adults in our community, our nation of people. We can start some of these conversations through poetry creatively. You know what I'm saying? So that's the path that I'm on, and that's what I got going on. Just,
All right. I'm sorry, you had lost me with Drew Hill. I was a
No.
big Drew Hill fan growing up.
No.
I got a poem, 90s poems mentions how Cisco brought me through puberty and everything.
Oh, that is funny.
Anyway. All right. So let's get into round 2, y'all. I think we lost Elder X. He wanted to. He just came in and spit and left out, huh?
And spit and dip. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Trey right here though. I'm telling you, he got his little journal up.
It's all good.
So he got
it's all good. Okay. Trey can take the place. All right. So let me see. I just picked anything out to bring us into round 2. So I'll go ahead and just spit this piece real quick. Locked up in this psych ward now. No pen or paper to write nothing down. My thoughts keep rushing me. All these words keep crushing me. Waiting for my next waiting for my next dose to roast me and knock me out. Cause these little pills, cheap thrills when the power's out. I'm tired of getting wide, feeling like my soul set on fire. And instead of throwing me some water, you're bathing me in fuel till these flames get higher. Everybody want to test me till I pass and try to take my grade back. You can't wipe away a bruise when it's already black. If I say stop, then stop. Don't come sucker punch me and try to make it look like an act. Keep playing with me and one of us gonna end up dead. That's a fact. I'm too ill to throw shade. You too old to instigate. Sometimes I just want to take off and run. Because if you know I got 99 problems, then why you trying to become one? I got bars. I'm the B. Talking crazy like a second language to me. But I spit so much truth, my tongue be raw. I can write a book realer than the Constitution, and that be law. I done played games without any solutions, and that be saw. You can't fix a bleeding heart with some clear tape. The same logic applies using a tourniquet for a scrape. If you can't take me, I'm gonna make you hate me. We'll go blow for blow, try to bait me. The devil couldn't shake me. Thunder couldn't wake me. There's power in my pen. I done tackled every lion in his den. I done make Goliath into a friend. Turned around and had to put him on his ass again. A black woman in the land of white men. I collect more L's than I have wins. Every time you stand for something, the world be ready to strike. Won't stop till they get your head on a spike. That's that type of obsession that made Tina leave Ike. That's that type of possession that led to the Third Reich. If crazy being normal, then how you get locked in a psych? Poem.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a quick poem I
Damn.
had thought of before I took one of my trips to the Looney Bin. So yeah, I do have mental health issues myself that I struggle with from time to time. And I go take my little walks to the Wiz. Yeah. So let's get let's see. Let's throw it off himself. Back on the mic.
What it do, y'all? Y'all hear me real good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we did hit y'all with a two-piece. So since we hit y'all with a two-piece, I'm not a selfish motherfucker, so I'm gonna let my nigga Pothead Pete go ahead and come and take this first. We ready, my nigga? Well, hey, how y'all doing? My name is Pothead Pete. I get cool to very high. You know, I smoke so much. You know, me and my guy be up there playing dominoes and shit. And so sometimes when I'm up there with them Cooterberry clouds, I can just come up with some of these fantastical tales. And since I'm a pothead, I don't drink regularly, but this story is about when me, Pothead Pete, had a drink. I went to New Amsterdam to go to Tito's to spend about $1,800 on Alizé when that whole Hennessy came to Cock Block. Now, I must say, that Maker's Mark on Hennessy's thigh always makes me do a 360. But my mind today was on some other things. Because Alizé, yeah, that whole fireball. The last time we were together, she hopped on my Ciroc and sucked my dick all the way to Malibu. Then we got on a night train. And fucked till we were at the last stop. A little spot on the Boone's Farm with a lot of slim, thick Coronas walking around. Being a gentleman's jack that I am, I let Alizé pick who she wanted. And I took them to a small Woodward Reserve where I gave them the fucking of a true ace of spades. So yeah, I had to go to New Amsterdam and go to Tito's to give Alizé another $1,800. Man, fuck that whole Hennessy.
That was creative.
Okay. Say, my nigga, you say there's only one more. You sure you want this one? You sure? My nigga, you sure? I mean, I'm giving you the option right now. You sure? Okay. Bet. My name is the Immaculate Mac, and say, game I've been talking about, man, since Pimpin', before Pimpin' was even called Pimpin', you dig? So, with that being said, it's only right and proper that this poem goes out to those who have made my career as successful as it has and has made this profession we call pimping the greatest thing that mankind could give us. So without further ado, I want to give y'all an ode to the hope. Hoes hope. And hoes have Hugh Hefner and Huggy Bear as hero head movies. Cause real hoes hate having to have half or nothing. And real hoes really hate having to habitate in hotels. So real hoes hustle hard. Yeah, real hoes got a housewife in them. She's held harder than heels, but still, real hoes know how to go get it. Yeah, hoes hurt too. Hoes help and hoes heal. So if you are to ever harm a hoe, heaven won't help you if you do. Point. My name is Emmanuel Cole, and my name is Pothead Pete. I am the Immaculate Mac, and I'm Mr. Throwed Off himself. Together we run this shit, and we got them doses of poetic everything. Fuck with your boy, I fuck with those who fuck with me the long way. Get the D.
Mr. Throwed Off, what's your social media? Where can we find you?
I ain't got no nickname. You can find me on everything as Emmanuel Cole. That's my first and my last name. Yeah, find me on everything as Emmanuel Cole. Fuck the police. So I'm not hiding from the police. I say it all the time. Fuck the police. Fuck the CIA. Fuck the DEA. Fuck Homeland Security. Fuck every last one of them. And fuck their mama and fuck their uncle them too. So if you want to find me, just type in Emmanuel Cole with one E. Yeah,
He say he's right here.
Yeah, I'm not saying all the time.
Say, come get him. He right here.
All the time. Just Emmanuel with one M, Emmanuel Cole. And if you want to get the book, I got you. You want any of this dope, holler at your boy. And for any government agencies that's listening, I'm talking about dope as in doses of poetic everything for entertainment purposes only. So fuck y'all, get off the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Oh, he said, you can
I'm dead, man. I'm dead. I love it.
Oh, that was good. Oh, shit.
Man's right here. Mel, what you got for us, Mel? What you start? Wipe the eyes. What you got for us?
He got me rolling over here. I can fuck with him, yeah. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with actually one of my songs that I have recorded. I'm just gonna do it for y'all a cappella. Then I'm gonna hit y'all the last piece. But I'm gonna hit y'all with the chorus actually, then I'm gonna start in, but y'all will kind of be able to follow me. This one I call Circumstances. Every day our lives revolve around chances. We do all that we can do to enhance this. Time to put something together we can plan with and stop being victims of circumstances. What's the meaning of life? When you're looking for purpose, your mind's going in circles and problems coming in surplus. So many things are wrong, I no longer know what's right. Trying to keep my sanity and not be uptight. My life has been filled with so much damn tragedies, it'll make you ask the question, why me? But my soul won't let me quit. I'm trying to stay legit. My God-given gift, these words I spit, they mask the pain, but release the grief, allowing my soul to cry, but not bringing relief. The pressure they've applied and never had self-compliance, and our power depends strictly on our self-reliance. Wishing for things that we'll probably never have. Our lifestyle's enough to make your ass relapse. The culture's well established, never to collapse. Foundation is strong like pyramids are built. We last long. Course every day Our lives revolve around chances. We do all that we can do to enhance this. Time to put something together that we can plan with and stop being victims of circumstances. One thing we can't forget or misconstrue is what you and I and the ancestors have been through. Peaceful or violent, it doesn't matter the route we choose, we lose. It's always orchestrated to give us the blues. No way out when our minds are full of doubt. We're trying to figure it out when unity is what it's about. What do you do when you looking for your purpose? When everybody, even your own, be out to hurt us? The real question becomes, who can you put your trust in? Looking outside, but the enemy usually lies within. The one you overlook, never think about or expect, be smiling in your face and be the prime suspect. Envy is the mask that they wear on their face, and when they're all used up, they'll be easily replaced. Disgraced, now misplaced. Don't complain or cry though, because in every state, in every hood, we got a goddamn Sambo every day. Our lives revolve around chances. We do all that we can do to enhance this. Time to put something together that we can plan with and stop being victims of circumstances. I heard it said, all for one and one for all. And while they practice it, we continue to fall. I remember the day that they murdered Latasha. Rest in power, baby girl. I still think about you. Another one that caught my attention, like, what the hell? Tamir Rice shot dead while playing. He's only 12. I can name them all like Pac-Man consuming, but this ain't no colors. This is real life reviewing. A good cop, a bad cop, good. It ain't no good cops when it comes to the hood. Many slave catchers made nightmares from a dream. We can't even be at home enjoying a bowl of ice cream. Bolton John, another hashtag say his name while we're killing each other without regard or shame. The things I see us do, sometimes I can't believe it, but I still have hope and peace and that we can achieve it. And every day, our lives revolve around chances. We do all that we can do to enhance this. Time to put something together that we can plan with and stop being victims of circumstances. Peace.
Wow. That was powerful.
Thank you much. Thank you much.
Yep.
Okay. The last piece I'm going to share, I haven't shared this in a while, so I think I'm gonna share this one tonight with y'all. Make this my last one. I call this one my passion. I have many love, talents, and skills. Since my birthing day, God has given me something real. From the time I first picked up a pen, I had no idea it would become such a good friend. I can remember some of the first words I began to write. Not knowing the meaning of many, but learning was all right. And God gave me understanding. I continued to learn. As it became easier, I began to yearn. Progress. I could see that things were falling in place. Trying to become a master of these words is what I wanted to ace. With my girl in my right hand and my pad in my left, I continued to learn new words so I could express myself. See, and this girl became my comforter and a very close friend. She helped me through some hard times when I thought my world would end. My comforter, because she always been by my side. And I've always been able to open up because in her I can confide. Since her inception in my life, she gave me expression of belief. And this was beautiful to have because it provided me peace, relief from the pressure, the stress, and the pain. And in my right hand, my comforter still remains, allowing me to move on and continue my plight, letting my feelings be known without even having to fight. By picking her up, my mind is totally at ease, and I'm better with her after I rise off my knees. For he blesses me with joy, and she allows me to express. And the combination of them both will equal my success. Because I can't have one without having the other, like a baby can't have milk without having his mother. It's a definite necessity. What I need to live. And if we both work together, it'll make my life positive. So why in the world would I give up on this girl? She's like an angel to me. She is my black pearl. The one in which I speak may have your mind on wonder. And I'm willing to share it. Now, don't that make your mind ponder? And when I think about her, it will start to excite. For this is the reason that I continue to write. And I'm thanking God for this blessing, for blessing me with such a good friend. From the first day I picked her up, I fell in love with my pen. Poem.
Wow. Yes.
That one's for the poets, and that's hard.
Thank you much. Appreciate y'all.
I can't wait to see you out some more, Mel.
I'm be popping up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Sunday.
Hey y'all. So this one I actually wrote like a year and a half ago, and I've never really, I guess, shared it with anybody. I'm giving y'all a lot of my heavier side tonight, and I don't really do that, as my DPC people know. So I'm gonna give y'all one more heavy one, and then we're gonna wrap up with just a little bit of erotica. So this one is entitled "Letter Through the Smoke." Dear history, my mama was born in 1980, a baby herself when the world shifted. She didn't know that a president's pen stroke, a war in another man's country, would spill powder into the streets, would carve cracks into her future before she even had her first kiss. By 15, she was carrying me, a child raising a child in the shadow of a flood she never asked for. The same year, my heart began beating, crack was pulsing through our neighborhoods, passed from hand to trembling hand, like some bitter inheritance. When I was 2, my mama's arms were so heavy with something colder than me. She tried to hold us both, her baby and her pipe, but one of us always slipped through. I grew up learning the language of absence, the weight of a love trapped beyond smoke. And then time moved, but this poison just changed its mass. By the time my siblings were born, meth was here, cheaper, stronger, not rocks this time, but shards, not short highs, but days long, disappearances, the same hunger, just a new name. Mama thought she left one demon behind, but America had birthed another, and we, her children, we grew up in the echo of her battles. Each of us marked by a different era's plague, a daughter of the crack years, and my siblings, children of the meth wave. History, you call it policy, we call it childhood. You call it foreign strategy, I call it my mama's hollow eyes, her shaky hands, and her disappearing laughter. But here I am, standing, speaking, remembering, proof that wars never stayed overseas, proof that your decisions grew roots in our bodies, proof that even through smoke, a child can choose to breathe, can choose to live, and can choose to tell it plain. Signed, the daughter of a woman who tried, the child of a country that didn't, and the mother of a little girl that will never inherit your smoke. Poem. This one is, and we, as Real would say, we just gonna put the tip in tonight. Yeah, so this one is one that I am gonna be performing at Him's feature show, my feature at Him's show this weekend. So y'all come out. We're gonna be in Fort Worth. This one is called Maybe. Maybe I want the lights dim, not off. I want you to see me blush when I say the things I swore I would never say out loud. Maybe I want ropes, not because I can't move, because I want to see what I'll do when I can't. Maybe I want sparks on my skin, a little hum, a little shock, the kind that makes me gasp and grin. Do it again. Maybe I want to watch, sit quiet and pretend that I'm shy while my thighs forget how to behave. Maybe I like to be called good girl, because I want you to show me what happens when I'm not. All these maybes ain't maybes at all, just truth wrapped in a little giggle. I want to explore every part of me that knows how to beg. Sunday, the foreplay. Poem.
Maybe. I actually like that one. I like that one. I'm not a fan of erotic, but him, I'm telling you, him and Sunday be getting down.
Thanks.
I love what you did with the voice inflection and the tonage. It really it brought your point together.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. So, Heather.
Making me excited.
Mel, you need to go check out that show, Mel.
Okay.
Heather.
Alrighty. I'll do one of my newer ones that I just wrote a couple of days ago after I do one of my older ones. And then that'll be the one that's my newer one, that'll be me getting stuff off my chest. This one is in the Musings of an Average Millennial. So that whole book was made as like an anthology to just the millennial experience. I'm a 1995 baby, so I'm a cusp baby. So, but my sister's an 89 baby, so I'm a cusp baby. I'm with you guys. And yes, I was taught to work, to clock in on time, to count every dime, to mind your mind, and to take your time and recollect every debt that they owe and you owe yet, to keep meticulous count as your time was methodical and your energy was your currency, the value of you to others it did endear. And it became your mind to mind your mind, and to mind it, and heed their admonishments as it's become a matter of pride, a condition to thrive, to work like a mule, to use it as your fuel, to be appreciative, as the services you supply are depreciative. Trials by fire to survive, where you're dosed with the finality of your maturity and carefully crafted and finite seeds, specifically modified to grow and mature in your eyes in measured series, with the mic drops of your existence landing hard, fast, and harsh, no safety net or warning from the start. And manufactured instances where childhood to adulthood is just a product of the breed, the final transition from people asking how many obscure facts you can recite to how many obscure things you can accomplish in the span of the hours that stretch the course of just one night, where our accomplishments are just ongoing acts of penance to the ones paying us the means of breaking our own bread. And yes, I was taught to work, that employers are saviors, and I was taught that our acts of compliance are not just forms of indentured service, and I was taught to work, like some of you were taught to twerk, with it thread through our DNA, innate and innocuous, benign in its origins, displayed in all of its best hues, seeping and creeping its way into every orifice. And I was taught that I was meant to work. Sweat on the brow, muscles taut, invested in the permeance of how, where we're dance monkeys and we're dancing our whole lives, the pendulum ticking as the moments pass us by. And I've worked in corporate America all my life because I was taught to provide for my household through my strife. And I'm just one of many in a cog in the machines, ones used by those who consider themselves elite. And yes, I was taught to work, to put in the work. But I'm often left to ponder on the yonder and the skies beyond what our eyes can lay asunder, of the when and the whys, of just living life became so much work. Poem.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
So that was for my shout out to the workforce. And then this is just me getting stuff off my chest. I wrote this one a couple of days ago. Trying to be cute. And I think I don't know how to be cute. To sit there and be cute. To be the one everyone looks up at to look. Who goes there? Girl with the flair, the hair, a prom queen's embodiment she shares. And I don't know how to be cute. Pristine and rare, a twinkling jewel that takes care of herself, of her worth. She puts herself first, won't let anyone make her doubt her. She's learned the actions of her words, the value of whose thirst for justice is stronger than their fear of being hurt. And I don't know how to be cute. To be petite in both mind and body. To have my actions be neat where my beauty inside's reflected in my body. To have attentions gleam. To remember I have autonomy while I see that they're watching me. To be the object of an evil eye that's mean. To be seen by people who'd make a home for me. To let me breathe so I can find the ones who'd love me for me. And I don't think I know how to be cute. To take it in stride, to not get anxious and hide, slouch like a turtle and recede deep inside. My shells hide, hope that the hour is nigh, that my brightness isn't a lighthouse that attracts random passerby. And I don't think I know how to be cute. To have attentions look, to be copy-paste cute. Hold a candle, then play it like a flute, collect affections like some kind of loot. And I get that I have a niche and I found my nook. To be honest, I'm rather shook. This wasn't like anything I dreamed for myself when I was writing books. And I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I'm a queen, that I have a kingdom with the mass of its fruitages yet to cross the seas, the knowledge of which gives me glee. But if I'm being honest, I'm still struggling with the fact that at most times, though my passion's high, even though I am a queen, I still feel like a rook. Poem.
That was a nice one. I like that one. I like that
Thank
poem a
you.
lot. I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Thank you.
Lady Lovely, I want to finish hearing that series.
Okay. 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 Part two. Part two is called Refrain. It goes like this. He slid back in like a sequel nobody warned me about, but my body remembered the lines. Same lips, same grip, but this time he brought thunder with the rhyme. Said, "You miss me? Boy, don't play." My thighs answer first, but I let my mouth delay. Told him, maybe I dreamed it. He said, nah, I delivered it. And baby, he did. My hips caught the proof before my pride could forbid it. He moved like a man who read the footnotes of my soul, flipped the page, found the margins, and still left room to scroll. Told me I was a masterpiece with good tension in the spine, then hit angles that made me speak in cursive out of line. He had me gasping like a choir, mid-testimony cry. Each stroke was scripture, not rushed, just glorified. He ain't asked where to touch, he remembered. Mapped me out like sacred ground and made every landmark tremble with intentional sound. Said, don't run now, but I did. Still he chased, like his mouth had a mission and my body was the case. By the end, he ain't say much, just held me again. Same way he did before, but this time it felt like he didn't just want the body, he adored the poem more. So, yeah, I'm still floating, Still full from that devotion. Same man, same magic, just deeper in the motion. And that's part 2. And then part 3 is called The Quiet After. It was quiet, but not empty, just full of breath we forgot to hold. The kind of hush that speaks louder than moans ever told. His hand still rested on my thigh, not for lust, just for presence. Like he didn't want to leave the space where our bodies made a sentence. The lamp flickered low, casting shadows like soft secrets on caramel skin. And for the first time in a while, I didn't want to pretend. Didn't want to act like this was just something casual, something fleeting, not when my spirit still echoed the rhythm of our breathing. I looked at him, face relaxed, lips slightly parted, until the poem still lingered there, unfinished, unapologetically started. And I thought, was that just chemistry? Or was that my soul leaning in? Was that just two bodies in sync or something deeper trying to begin? He stirred a little, tightened his arm around me, kissed the back of my shoulder like he didn't even realize he did it, but my heart caught every beat. And whoo, girl, that moment, it wasn't loud, but it was loud enough. Loud enough to make me wonder if he felt it too. That shift from pleasure to proof. So here I am, still floating, but now I'm thinking, was it just motion or did I get moved? Poem.
And that's that was a 3-part series, or you had more series than that?
So I actually have a lot of series. I started doing some 3 parts. Some of them are longer. Like there's 2 books that I'm writing at the same time. And it's 7 series of 7. 7's my favorite number. My birthday's on September 7th. It just, it just was meant to be. But I did 7 series of 7. It's gonna be 49 poems in each book. And it's 7 series in each book of 7 poems, and they're all geared towards different conversations. Like I said, starting conversations about mental and emotional health and stability. Starting from young ages, like childhood. And it's one that's towards the women, one that's towards the men, just to kind of separate the feedback, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different, definitely contingent upon the gender for sure, but.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've got a lot of them. Like I'm a real, I don't know. I look at some of the stuff that I'm into, and then I try to incorporate it in my poetry. Like I love cliffhangers, so I wanted to try to find a way to tell maybe like mysterious story type poems, but you know what I'm saying, like in a poem.
Yeah.
I thought that would be cool to have like a series poem where it leaves off with a cliffhanger, and they're like wanting the next poem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so I got a lot of them. I got a lot of them.
That's cool.
Hi.
Hello. All right.
Y'all better wave at that baby. That baby spoke to y'all.
Ooh. Oh.
Bamiji. Am I saying that right?
Bamaji.
Bamaji.
Uh-huh. It means beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image.
Yes.
And I'm gonna start off with one of my raps. Haven't done it in a while. I used to go by the stage name Hypnotic, HYPNOTICKG. But I changed my name in my 30s because I grew more. And yeah, so. But the name of this rap is called Made for This. I do the chorus at the end. Feeling the wind blowing all up in me, riding dirty. The cops, they out to get me. These dudes be trying to pimp me, but I guess they don't know it was God who sent me. Under my skin, I feel enough. It's getting rough. Pour liquor to my cup. Take a moment, spit it up. Take another sip. It's getting pretty tough. Gotta get back for the day. I can't give up another day I'm playing. A journey I'm on. Spit game until my paper pick up the microphone. 24/7, 724. I'm home all alone. Wanna grab my coat, go to a place unknown. Feeling loaded right now while I'm blazing infrared. Gazing at the ceiling. Laying in my bed. Looking at the walls. Why I'm playing dead. Remembering all these years what everybody said, cuz. My character, my space, my time is all my own. My self is my strength, my pride is why I walk alone. Nervous tension when you're physical because I'm them I've grown. But in the chest is not a test because the mind I've blown. Till I laughter becomes faster when I don't even come. When God created me a true being, He only made one for my search. It just begun for true love, fortune, and fame. When tomorrow comes, I still be the same. Today I know by a different name. Bombs, I keep you hypnotized. Who's to blame? When I lost my way, the wind bleed to death. Every moment that I ponder seemed like my last breath. My days are kept by the one above. My days also numbered. Who shows me love? I'm tired of the lust, the same old scene. Feeling the coldness on my shoulder. Who's on my team? I serve you back. I ain't trying to scheme. So back to me. The world is so mean. Nobody knows I got a story to tell. You say you pray for me faithfully, hoping I'm doing well. I turn my back. You wait on me to fail. I click on hateration and tell me I got mail. Living in a world that's so complicated. Take a look at my life. That's why I'm frustrated. Cause I know what I want and how to get that dough. Straight from Texas, baby. This is how I flow. Switching lane to lane in that lane road. When I step in the club, I throw bowls. I don't take no stuff. I go toe to toe with the best of them. They don't want no more. And that's the end of that one. Bars. Okay, this next poem I'm gonna do, y'all have heard it before. It's my signature piece. It's called I Spy. Do you remember the game I Spy? There will be one leader, no matter how that leader was chosen. If he or she were a real leader, they would select himself or herself, and the person would say, I spy something red. And the first person to say a red car would be the winner. Why dedicate this poem to all the single ladies and men out there, letting you know, don't give up on love. Stop settling. You have to keep leading as that man or woman of God you were created to be until you spy what you want. I spy something black. Looking for a black man to keep things intact. Not looking for a pimp or a daddy Mac. Not one that plays games whose ass is whack. A matter of fact, foolishness he has to lack. He has to worry about more than laying me on my back. His name can be Bill, Ted, or even Jack, cause when I fall in love, me he would have to catch. Hold it down for shizzle when keep his love on latch. He'll be my man, he'll be my soulmate, he'll be my perfect match. Born again, love will hatch. He wouldn't feel scared of the word attached. I spy something sweet. Tastes better than chocolate that keeps me in heat. When our tongues intertwine, they tangle in meat. His lap would be more than his thing. His lap would be my seat. Don't get it twisted. I wouldn't mind being his personal freak. He'd be my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner every day of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we wouldn't have to creep. Cause also Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, in his arms, I'd be asleep. I spy a man, not a boy. I see a brother that loves me more than his toys. PlayStation, Xbox, NBA Live. He faces his reality every day, realizing only the strong survive. I see a sweet, humble, religious brother. I'm going to be celibate and celebrated when I find the right one. Checkmate, I'll celebrate. I spy something incredible, a love of my own. Not one that says, I'll call you right back, baby, and have me waiting by the phone, but one that calls me every day just to see how I'm doing. Even after we made love 3 years ago, it's me he's still pursuing. Wants a woman with intellect that speaks her mind, sees me more than a piece of ass or chocolate or even being fine. He'll be the first brother in the church prayer line, one inspired, one divine. Playing I spy ain't no crime because when I spy what I want, I'm gonna be down for mine. Poem.
Yeah, Bamiji. Yes. I am him.
My turn.
Oh shit.
Hey,
All
yo.
right.
Okay. Is that baby gone?
Yeah. That's what I'm where
Yeah, that's my first question. Is that baby gone? Is all the babies gone?
No, yes, okay. Yes.
All right. I got so many. Let me pull one out the archives. This was one I was kind of writing for like a audio type of audio visual. So with this one, I want you guys to kind of just close your eyes as I take you through the story. It starts with a touch, a whisper, a hush, a breath of heat, a ghost of pressure, just enough to make you wait, just enough to make you shake. And I watch you, spine arched in hesitation, breath caught in contemplation, body locked between restraint and temptation. And I can't lie, love. When I see you like this, I just smile. Kneel. Not with your body. Not yet. Kneel with your breath. Kneel with your heartbeat. Kneel with the way you forget how to think when I speak. Because right now, you don't belong to thought. You belong to sensation, to the pull of temptation, to the weight of my voice, to your own deprivation. You shiver before I even touch you, before my hands take what they already own, before my breath skims your skin, pulling the air from your lungs again. And it's crazy because I haven't even laid a single finger on you yet. And still, you are already mine. Your body speaks before your lips do. It tells me secrets before they can whisper them. It folds open when I step in, aches when I breathe against your skin, begs in the way you can't defend. Your hands twitch like they want to be pinned. Your thighs press tight like they want to be pried apart. Your pulse stumbles, wild and thin, like it wants to be caught, devoured, and caged within. The air thickens, your chest rises quicker. The waiting turns into aching, the aching turns to fever. You don't want soft tonight. You don't want slow. Don't want careful. Don't want gentle hands petting you pretty. You want rough. You want ruthless. You want wrecked. Stripped, gripped, and left unsaid. You want to feel it, the heat, the sting, the rush, the slow build, the sharp bite, the crash that steals your breath at night. You want my name carved into your skin. You want me to take you so deep, you forget where I end and you begin. You want me to drag you to the edge, watch you tremble, make you beg for the ruin, for the rush, for the fall off the ledge. And I feel it too. Your pulse, frantic under my fingertips, your breath chasing mine in slips, your body caught in rhythm, helpless, reckless, drowning in it. Now you're past the point of return. Now you shake without knowing if it's from need or burn. Now you are breaking beautifully and I'm savoring every moment in turn. So kneel, open, and break for me. Poem. Sweet. And we talked about putting tips in, so I want to give you, since this is my last one, I do want to give you a little bit of a prayer. So if you don't mind, bow your heads and let us pray. Dear Lord, I come to you with a mission tonight. On my knees, not in reverence, but in hunger. Let me worship at her temple, Lord, where the air is thick with lust, and my mouth, Lord, is ready to taste the divine. Bless my tongue, let it move like a sinner seeking redemption, gliding slow and steady across her flesh, feeling her tremble under the weight of my devotion. Let me part her lips like I'm opening the gates of heaven, sliding in, tasting the nectar that flows like a holy offering. Let my lips be anointed with her sweetness. I'll write my gospel on the slick of her skin, preaching salvation through her thighs, sucking her soul through my lips, while I feast on the holiest of holies. Let me drag my tongue across her folds like I'm searching for the answers to life's greatest questions, buried deep in that warm, wet garden of Gaia. Let me linger there, dear Lord, savoring her until her body quakes like the heavens themselves are opening. God, let me hear her call your name as I lay her open like the good book, reading her with every flick of my tongue, every swirl, every teasing grace of my lips. I'll eat her so good she'll be speaking in tongues, shaking like she's caught the Holy Ghost. Let her thighs grip my head like she's holding on to the edge of rapture, her breath coming in broken prayers as I drink her down like the finest wine. And let me lick her clean, not leaving a single drop behind, because in this act, Lord, we are holy. And when she's on the verge of breaking, when she's moaning out confessions she didn't even know she had, let me push her deeper into ecstasy until she's laid bare, shaking, pleading for forgiveness, but knowing that she's been touched by something divine. Let her flood me with her blessings, anoint me with her wetness, baptize me in her rivers as I suck her dry, tasting every last drop of that sweet, sinful grace. Oh, hold up. There we go. Hold on, no. I lost my place. There we go. Let me push her deeper into ecstasy until she laid bare, shaking, pleading for forgiveness, but knowing that she's been touched like something divine. Let her flood me with her blessings. And let her come, Lord, like the heavens themselves are breaking over and over until she's crying out in that final hallelujah. Let her body collapse, spent and satisfied, knowing that she's been worshiped like the goddess that she is. And when I'm done, Lord, let her be begging for more, because this type of worship doesn't just end with one prayer. This is the gospel that I preach, and she is my church. Let her know that tonight her pussy is my altar, and I will praise her until the sun rises. And the church said, Amen. Poem.
Just nasty.
Especially if you don't quit your job.
That was good. I'm cracking up.
Thank
He
you.
did that one at the writers' work. You wasn't there Sunday at the writers' workshop. At the writers' workshop, when he did that one, he threw me off too. He said, "Bow your head." I did that. He opened up with that. I said,
I'm glad I was on mute. I was like, did this nigga
I said, we ain't gonna play with God like that.
I really bowed my head right, and then that nigga got to talking. I was like, wait, hold on.
It's crazy. I have another poem. It's called
You gotta set everybody up.
I have another poem. I mean, the thing about with spirituality is you can find God in the most crazy places. There's one time that I found God between someone's thighs, and I worship there every once in a while.
What's her number?
Oh, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that's poetry emotion. Poetry emotion was almost one of those poems.
I'm never gonna hear the song by Hosier, "Take Me to Church," the same ever again.
Thank you.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
That's why I don't do nothing that him say to do. Any of his directions. I'm not following him.
I gave you some tame stuff at the beginning.
I was like, did you really bow our heads? And then once you hit it, I was like,
I feel like he warned us though. Like he said it too. Like he said it was gonna get exactly as it was gonna get. And then at first it's like
Y'all need to come out
he
to the
put the
show.
tip
Y'all
in-
can only see
that
him
wasn't
from the
the
neck
tip,
up,
man.
but the dude
That was all the way.
he invited us to pray with him, okay?
Yeah, we in this together, guys.
Yeah.
How many of you guys
Ladies,
said amen at the end?
if y'all like that, come to the show. Y'all only
If you
heard
did,
his
that
voice
means you agree
tonight.
with me. So
This
When
man
you
done corrupted my husband. Time I come to his show. No, I will not let my husband go to his show.
I need to
Yes.
You
I
can
gotta
go
hear
to any
piece
other show, but we're not going to his show.
Oh man.
He only trying to give you a third, Maya.
Hey, I made it slip in the mic. I made it slip in the mic just on the slide while you going to the bathroom or something.
This man got my husband doing erotic poetry. I say, what the hell?
Hey, I love to be an influence.
Y'all is crazy.
Yeah, but come to the show Saturday. It's definitely gonna be an event.
Anyway, man, all right. We pushing the 2-hour point. Oh, it's been real, y'all. Shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Anybody got anything they want to anybody they want to shout out or anything they want to shout out before we head off? No.
Always shout out DPC. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I know for me, from personal experience, being around you guys has been nothing but a joy, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to be myself and allowing me to give my words and my experiences on life to people that are willing to listen. And I couldn't do that without the platform that you guys have given me. So I appreciate you guys.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I love it for the most. That's why that's why I'm still in it. I mean, we're all individuals that we're all different and we all have our own styles and we're just all diverse and we all do our own thing and it's just great. It's great, yo. And we're not even all from Dallas, you know. It's called Dallas Poetry Commission, but like we got poets everywhere. Like we had a poet in Florida.
Yeah.
So
as somebody that don't have much family, I've definitely found community in this space. Community is what you make it, and I feel like that's what I needed. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for this too. I was just really happy it popped up in my feed. I was like, this is one of those times where like the algorithm, like I love Taylor Swift, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, do I need to know that she's having a sourdough obsession right now? So this is like one of those times where I'm like super excited and I was happy. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I DM'd you, and when it's hard to get out of my house, this is nice. And I think the one thing that I was able to take the most from COVID was this online communities and learning just how important and how constructive it is to allow yourself to use that tool and use that medium to be able to connect with like-minded people around you, because your hometown is not your audience, even though they are your audience, but they're also your hometown. And oftentimes we can feel alone, or we can all be battling a lot of our own mental health issues, physical ailments, life ailments, and it can be hard to, after you go home from work or you deal with what you got to deal with, it can be hard to leave. And so this is nice. Comfort of our homes. I'm able to connect with people that
Yeah.
are nowhere near my state, and this is beautiful, and I love it, and I'm so happy I'm here. Thank you.
Yeah, because I got super high anxiety, and and you know, a lot of people in our crew you know, host. We got a lot of venues like I was talking about earlier, and a lot of people in our crew, you know, host at all these different type of venues. And you know, they was asking me to host at one. I was like, no, let me start an online. Maybe I'll be cool doing an online open mic. Maybe I'll be more comfortable doing that, you know, from within my house. And I am, you know, I found my niche, you know, doing that. And I find that it's more comfortable. I feel more in a secure zone, more relaxed, more chill. And I get to meet people everywhere, you know, get to connect, help people connect everywhere. And so I like this part. And so, yeah, so I like it. So anyway, yeah, this is every second Thursday, every fourth Monday of every month. Our next one is 9/11. Uh so everybody, so just keep in touch, follow us, follow me, follow DPC, follow I and him, follow Sunday, follow JV Monet, you know, follow these other artists that come on, and just connect, yo.
All
You
these
know,
artists are in that group chat, that messenger group chat, right?
huh?
Hmm.
Are all of the artists that are up here, are they all in that messenger group chat?
Yeah, some didn't show. So, but yeah, the art, everybody that's in that group chat was supposed to be all the features that showed tonight, and the ones that are on here are in that group chat.
Okay.
So
Okay. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting all of y'all and hearing all of y'all's pieces. I look forward to hearing more in the future. And Lady Lovely is a name that's going, it's going to start to roll off your tongue. Or
yeah,
Lady Lovely.
I'll be putting some
Okay.
highlight clips up sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all
Okay.
get in the comments under the video and drop your social media so I can follow everybody.
Hell yeah.
I was surprised that I saw, like Heather was saying, that I just seen scrolling on my timeline, I just seen your post for open mic. And I'm like, dang, she all the way in Texas. I'm like, I don't know how this got to be, but it's good because I've been, like I said, trying to get out there and network and get rid of all of my stage fright. And sometimes I still be thinking like, am I gonna read this poem at this open mic? They ain't gonna like this. But then I'm like,
This is just good
that's
to
the
dip
whole,
your toes
that's
in the
the
water,
whole.
try something new, you know, just get stuff off your chest. It's just good for anything, just a
But
vent.
that's the
And
whole
that's why I
reason that
make
I
it unfiltered and uncensored too, just for
That's the whole
people that
reason that I love poetry, because I tell people I feel like poetry is the only community. You got to think. I feel like poetry is the freest thing on earth, like in the universe. You got to think. I've never heard anybody say they heard that poem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just it's a very free thing. Like you said, you're free to do it however. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to rhyme. Everybody got their different styles and flows. Everybody talks about different stuff. So I feel like it all just harmonizes and comes together as one big, you know what I'm saying? One big thing.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so y'all
Appreciate the opportunity. Once again, I appreciate the opportunity, mine, because I really was trying to catch you on the last one, but I was a day late. I did watch the last one, but I appreciate you letting me be a part of this one. And it's nice to meet all of you all.
anytime. Y'all follow, stay connected, okay?
And I just
Bye.
want,
All right. Have a good
all right,
night. Have a good
y'all
week.
too.